Production of the first circulating British coin featuring an image of King Charles III began at the Royal Mint facilities in Wales on Thursday. The first coin bearing a portrait of King Charles is a memorial 50 pence honouring Queen Elizabeth II, which will go into public circulation in December. Rebecca Morgan, Director of Collector Services at the Royal Mint, said,
Today is a significant moment in history for Britain and for the Royal Mint. So for 70 years we've been striking the coins of Her late Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, and today we are striking the first circulating coins of King Charles III. There's going to be no waste through this process, so they'll just transition in line with demand from the cash centres. Right now there's demand for 50p's, which means that we can strike this memorial 50p and put it into circulation for December. And the coin, the 50p that we're striking right now, that has King Charles III's effigy on the obverse, on the front, and on the reverse it's a memorial design for Queen Elizabeth II. A really poignant design. It was the same design used on her 1953 coronation crown when she was coronated 70 years ago, and that is the one that is appearing on the back of the 50p today with a different date, 2022.
King Charles' effigy on the coin was created by British sculptor Martin Jennings. In keeping with tradition, the portrait of Charles faces in the opposite direction of that of his mother. Since the restoration of the monarchy in 1660, after 11 years of Republican rule under Oliver Cromwell and his son, it has become traditional for the monarch to face in the opposite direction to their predecessor on coins. Charles personally approved the official portrait, which shows him facing to the left. The image is surrounded by a Latin inscription which translates as King Charles III, by the grace of God, defender of the faith.
You're trying to put across something that will hold its own across the years that it's used. It has to have dignity and seriousness, but it also has to have the warmth that comes across from, this is after all a portrait of a person. And it is King Charles, but it is also the man. It's a forensic examination of photographs of the subject, King Charles, and you have to make sure that it is absolutely a likeness. It has to be him and nobody else. But at the same time, there are elements of idealization. You're representing something about his role, about monarchy, about the new position that he's taken on. And so it needs something almost mythical about it, or mythic. But I'm not only designing the effigy, the portrait, but also the whole of that face of the coin. So for me, the combination of the inscription and the portrait is what matters. It has to work as a design, has to work as a portrait, and it has to work as a dignified object that people will feel has value.
Queen Elizabeth died on September 8, aged 96, after 70 years on the throne. Some 27 billion coins with her image are in circulation and will remain legal tender as they are gradually phased out over time.
So probably next year you'll start to see some other denominations, like I said, in line with demand, but coins last for around 20 years, so you'll be seeing Queen Elizabeth II on coins for quite a while yet.